Now, with their signature sound and unparalleled creativity, Mikasa skyrocketed to success ever since they were formed back. Oh, snap! I thought he was raising his hand. Cut!
Sorry. Sorry, Jish.
I didn't see that. I was like, why is he raising his hand? No, it wasn't 2010. Like, but you did, though.
Sorry, dude, sorry,
You did.
sorry.
No, it's cool.
I
It's
want
cool.
to see
I
you.
wish. No, no, no. No, I want you guys to like do
We gotta put
stupid
the
like that.
behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But it is 2010, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
At the end of 2010. That's when you
Yeah.
Oh my god.
2010 December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
That's good enough.
All right, great. We're good again.
Yeah.
Set, rolling.
With their signature sound and unparalleled creativity, this band, ever since it was formed back in 2010, they skyrocketed to success. All right, Superman. Stop it.
We're messing up your
Mikasa. Welcome to my casa.
Thank you
for having us.
Like it?
Thank you.
Yeah, very
It's a cute,
nice, man.
it's a cute casa. Yeah, I know. I know.
Very.
Moti, Dr. Duda, and Jay Something. Wow, fresh off your international tour. Actually, it's still ongoing. You have been to San Francisco, yes? Not yet. You're still headed
Not
there.
yet.
So, but it is so many places. There's London, Holland, Italy, Spain, Portugal, New York, and now you're in Nairobi.
You know?
You're loving it so far? The tour and Nairobi?
Definitely, it's been amazing.
Uh-huh.
You know, we've been having like amazing fans all over.
Yeah.
And but the best fans, you know, where they're all hiding here in Kenya.
Yes.
So we can't wait to get out to the show also and just miss that show up tomorrow. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of the craziest things that happen when you're on tour? Like, who's the craziest?
wanna hear this?
Yeah, we want to
It's
just.
like PG.
Why are you looking down, Dr. Duda? What does Jay Something do?
No,
Asking
no.
money.
There's
Oh.
a whole bunch of crazy things that
Yeah.
go on tour, and I think that's why there's that life of rock and roll that you never actually see.
Yeah.
But there's some crazy things that happen on the road all the time. You know, whether it's people following you to your hotel room or people jumping on stage or people
Throwing
taking
their
off
clothes.
cars or whatever.
That's happened? That's a real thing?
People leaving underwear in your jeans, you know.
Oh my God. Then what do you do?
No, it didn't happen to
No,
me.
you just
It
move
happened
on.
to
and
me.
you
It
just
didn't
go
happen to
home,
me.
huh?
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
go home.
Yeah.
You just and you take the bra. Do you leave the bra on the
No, we
stage?
leave
This is
the
very
bra.
awkward. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do with the bra?
Throw it back.
You throw it back and you say thank
that's
you. And how do you balance that? You know, because there are some fans who do cross the line, but you're trying to be as polite and as professional as you can to tell them, okay, I appreciate the love, but this is kind
I
of
think you have to
creepy.
go with it, man. It's all part of the game. It's just and then there's a limit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's just not making the fan feel like an idiot. Because they're not being idiots, man. Imagine, like me, I would never be able to do that. So I think about how crazy in love they have to be with the music and the band to be able to do that. So it's kind of like an appreciative thing. But if they do, like we've had moments where like girls have jumped into our car, stolen our clothes, and started
What?
our clothes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it happened. The girl was running like on the
With your
field.
clothes?
Yeah, it was Jay's top, and it was like a sweaty top, and he's like, "Oh, I've got him in my hand, ooh!" And then like running,
But she needs to,
and then
I
Sharon-
never got that top back, by the way.
yeah, and
That
guys were
is-
chasing her, and she got away. She actually got away.
So you went home without a top.
No, I had
No, you had another top.
That
Yeah,
is
another
so.
top.
That is crazy.
We're actually taking pictures on the side,
Yeah.
and the car was parked, you know.
And
there
she just went and took
on
it.
to
just
the
got
stage.
into our car while we're
And
taking
so
pictures.
yeah, and then I was like,
Crazy.
"Hey guys, who's that getting in the car?" You know, and like that time there's flashes going on, and then she's stealing some
Yeah.
clothes in the car there, and it was his stuff.
Oh gosh. You know, speaking of cars, by the way, you got a free car once, didn't you?
A free
Was it
car.
an endorsement or
We get
was
free
it a
cars every
was,
6 months, man. We've got an amazing relationship with Mini Cooper, so we are.
Sashay away.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the grill. You're checking out Capital TV. You get new cars every 6 months.
Yeah, yeah,
What
we-
kind of celebrity superstar life do other people lead?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a great relationship that we have with the brand.
Yeah.
We love their cars. They love
Yeah.
our brand, And yeah, it's a lot of fun driving those cars. I mean, it's like a
Oh.
little mini cart that you can have a lot of fun on.
They could actually shoot their own Top Gear if they wanted. Well, okay, now that I'm jealous even more, which is that one place that you guys, went on tour, or your manager or your management, sorry, got, a call from, and they're like, hey guys, can you guys come to, like, we're in Kazakhstan and we love your music. Like, which is that one place you're like,
Let me
what?
tell you a story about that.
Uh-huh.
3 years ago, three and a half years ago, Tsepi, who's our manager and handles our bookings,
Yeah.
she got a call. And we had just started out. We had one song, These Streets.
These streets.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Come on. Oh.
That's it.
And she got a call from this guy with an American accent, and the
Yeah.
guy was saying, hey man, listen, I want to book the guys for a gig in Washington, D.C. That time we had never even played out of South Africa, I think. We had played
Okay.
just in Southern Africa.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, okay, and what's the gig about? No, it's President Barack Obama's second inauguration, and we would like you guys to be an African representative to come and play in Washington, D.C. And I think she told me that she had a couple of moments where she was just silent, and she thought she was being pranked.
Yeah.
And then it actually happened. So that was probably one of the most random things. Now, when you mentioned that, I just thought of that straight away. But there has been some random places that we've played at, some small islands that we never thought our music would be
Yeah.
pumping there. It's been incredible.
Yeah. And when I say skyrocketed to success, you guys are like, whoosh, and you're laughing. But it is true. Because artists wait for years and years before their music and, their status and their brand gets to the level that you guys are on right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the music that you produce. I don't know if it's
No,
just
no,
you're
no.
lucky.
I always say it's the like so much work you put into what you do, and then love what you do. Obviously, even if it takes time, it will happen eventually. So yeah, man. And we also believed in quality. So our music has to be. Let's just give our fans some quality music. Let's not just say, oh, okay, let's just do, and then we'll see people will buy. I mean, sometimes people take time when they buy. Like, you walk in the shop, you just go there and look. You like looking for quality stuff, something that you like all the time. So
Yes.
yeah, man, it
Okay.
doesn't happen like quick.
Yeah.
And there's more than that. Well, there's another thing that adds to that. Like we spend a lot of time together also.
To build up the chemistry.
Yeah, you
Okay.
see, because some people would rather say let's meet on stage when there's a show and stuff. We see each other every single day, so I think that's also great because it builds the brand so nicely, and everything comes together in the end. So that's been for the past 5 years we've been doing that.
Yeah, that is actually, when I joined radio, they told us that, for you to build chemistry with you have to hang out. You just have to be friends so that like, if you're joking with them, if you're dissing them, how far you could go, or the limits that they have, and the things they would feel uncomfortable talking about. So it's interesting seeing that incorporated in music. Now, speaking of music, you are the producer, right?
Yes.
Now, are you the only one who solely decides the direction of the music, or do they also chip in and they're like, oh, we should do this?
We like family, man. They also chip in. I also, sometimes I got stuck somewhere, and then they came in and said, oh no, why don't you try this? I'm like, I was lost, and then they just made my way easier.
Yeah.
So it's not just me as a producer being,
It's actually like that from a 360 perspective. So if I'm writing a song,
Yeah.
Duda will tell me, no, you should do this. Or if I'm writing a song and Mo will say, hey, why don't you try this melody? If Mo is doing horns, it's always like, hey Mo, why don't you try this line? Or why don't you do this? So it's really,
Yeah.
there is no like formula.
Yeah.
It's just, it's like Duda said, it's a family thing. It's just like you're having a conversation around music and you're trying to make a song and it's like, hey, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
And then eventually it all comes together.
Because I think if I was just like 100% producer, like it was all like gonna be about Dr. Duda.
Yeah, it would be what you like and what you, yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
So the taste is always different all the time.
And that's what makes a sound unique, is that it's a unique blend. It's like, that's why nobody can copy what we do.
Yeah.
Because it's three individuals from three different parts of the world, three different backgrounds, three different music likes. Like we all kind of like similar music, but we all come from three different musical backgrounds. And that mixture, we always compare, or I always compare it to cooking. Like there's just certain things that when you put them together, they just taste good.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened when we got into the studio. The blend just worked well.
Yeah. And of course, you brought up cooking because you're a chef. You
I'm
like
not a-
cooking. What would Dr. Duda be like if he was if he was an ingredient? What would he be? And what
Duda,
would he
yeah,
be?
Duda would be a steak.
What? That's not even a spice, but he would be steak.
Oh, you asked for spice?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Now we can
spice
talk
would
about
be
meat.
chili.
So he's
Spice would be chili,
okay.
right?
He's
And
chili.
It would either be, a nice piece of fillet or a lamb shank.
Do you find it disturbing that he sees you as a nice piece of steak? I mean,
Because I know him.
Chili, you know, a bit of
Mo would be rice.
uh-huh.
It would just be like a plate of rice.
He even said that.
Just rice.
You know you're right.
That's how well we know each other.
Why would you be rice? Is it because your eyes are a bit like
I'm half
They look
Chinese. I'm
like
half Chinese.
Wong's
I'm
eyes?
half
Susan
Chinese.
Wong.
Half Chinese. Where's Susan? Susan.
Susan Wong, where are you?
No,
We're
we
channeling
yes.
you.
No, I love rice.
Yeah.
So much.
Okay, and
And,
spice.
He eats nothing but rice.
You know,
Spice for him.
like you
He's not
check.
a very spicy guy. He likes to keep it plain and simple.
Okay.
So I'll go with salt and pepper.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Just like,
Every day though.
Definitely.
Moti every day, right?
Definitely.
if he could, he would. But he is quite he does try and now off late experiment a lot more.
Yeah. Okay. So now he cooks. What do you do that people don't? Okay, you eat. He
We eat.
cooks. He cooks. You eat. Oh yeah, that's it. And no, but really, is there any different thing or a different talent or hobby?
No, well, not yet. But it's.
He's lying, man.
it's
Let me
it's all
say,
been-
sometimes it's hard to speak on your own behalf. Mo is an incredible family man. And
Oh,
he's
yeah?
been that before he even got married. He's always been very involved in his family. He's got a big family of 5 siblings. So he's always been kind of a key. And he's very good with money. So another talent that Mo has, and it's something that he does for the band, is look after the finance of the band, making sure that we've got money, that we don't overspend, that we plan and project things well.
Yeah.
Dude is a guy that I struggle